Hi, so today I'm doing a video where I just show my makeup that I do. Like, if I'm going out somewhere and I want to look somewhat decent and thrown together, this is my everyday throw-on makeup, I guess. So I'm gonna show you. Chaz, if you're watching this, if you judge me, I'll stab you with some needles, and you know where. Inside jokes. And my friend thought it would be cool to do this, and I did too, so I decided to do it. So my makeup changes every time I do it. Like, this is my, I need to go somewhere, but I do want to look put together and not like I just rolled out of bed. And I will admit I do have mascara on, but I'm going to do a second coat, but I usually only do one. So I'll show you. So yeah. First I mix two primers mixed together. This is the Mehron Velvet Finish Primer Serum, and this is the M.A.C Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Base in Radiant Yellow. And the reason why I blend these two together is this one's really good, and it puts your makeup on really well, but the pump sucks. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, this is so bad for oily skin because it's such an oil slick. It's velvety, but it's such an oily velvety, and it's really good, but it's too, so I just do like, but it's too bad for oily skin because my skin is like, it's like oily and normal, like somewhere like a mix between the two, like not normal but not oily, but it's still really bad. But it is a really good feeling, but it's a really good primer if you have some more normal to dry skin. It'll keep that guy locked on. By the way, I promise you my foundations and concealers match. It kind of just doesn't match up on the camera as well. I don't know why. I've tried to fix it, but so my face, it's this red, but my chest appears like way redder than it really is. Like, my chest doesn't look that red, and I promise you that, but it does appear that way. I don't know why. I've just never been able to fix it. Nor do I care anymore. That's why I've been kind of debating doing this for like the last few weeks. Last couple of weeks. Not a few. But because my face just appears so red. It's not super red. I promise. Next I'm doing my eyebrows. I take the Anastasia Brow Dip in Ebony, however you pronounce that. And I am taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow brush in the number 7. And I just do my eyebrows. And this is probably honestly my longest step. The eyebrows I'm showing you are my like everyday brows, because I just kind of carve them out and stuff. I'll leave, that was weird, it turned all white. I'll leave my friend's channel who suggested me doing this. She actually said like a makeup tutorial, but I decided just to do my everyday natural. Maybe I'll do like another one if someone likes this. You leave a thumbs up, I'll do it. I'll also do a story time video too. No hating about the story time videos. Actually, I can't really deal with them. I can tell people telling stories while they're like doing their makeup, but I hate like just story time videos. Like if I'm watching like a get ready with me, or I watch someone get ready and they're telling a story, I actually really think it's entertaining. But if they're not telling their story and they're just sitting there, well, if they're just sitting there telling a story and not doing something, I think it's so boring. I'm flicking up the brush because on one side my hairs go up, on the other side my hairs lay down like that naturally. So what I do is I kind of put up those front hairs and I fake it. This gives the illusion that I have more front hair. This, by the way, takes me a lot faster if I'm not talking, for obvious reasons, because obviously if I'm sitting here talking, it's going to make me go a lot slower. So I just want to mention that before, if someone's like, you said this would be quick, this is like the 15 minutes. Obviously, since I'm sitting here talking, it's going to take me a little longer. I used to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel, and I thought that was the best, but the Benefit Ready Set Brow, oh my gosh. So the reason why I like this one so much is the Anastasia one can sometimes feel really heavy on the eyebrows, and I do keep that in like my purse because I bought a tube before I noticed it before. I lost all my makeup when I went to Europe for like the first 5 days. I didn't have my makeup, so I had to repurchase a good amount of makeup, and this is one of the things because I didn't have Anastasia. I love this stuff so much. It's so good if you have like hairs that don't stay in place, because I do, because obviously like these front ones, they don't stand up, but I can fake it so much better than I could. Like, it would last for maybe like a couple hours. Next, I take this Sephora green concealer. Green concealer blocks out red. So what I do is I have eczema down here that is a little red. And I do right here, nose, chin, just around here, a little under the eyes because it will block out some of those redder tones. And if you have really bright zits, you can just kind of wave them over. And then I take the Real Technique stippling brush, and this is really good for this. I used to use like a beauty blender, but honestly, I started doing this, and as you can tell, I really like this. Only started recently using this brush, but I like it so much better because what I was having an issue with is it wouldn't thin out the product enough, and it wasn't like I was putting on too much, it just wouldn't, I don't know how to explain it, it wouldn't dissipate the product properly, and the beauty blender was the best thing, even though I really don't like beauty blenders that much due to the fact of sanitary reasons, because I don't know. Like, I have really nothing against it. I will use a beauty blender if I need to for my makeup. I always wash it every single time after using it, and I won't use it again. I'll use it maybe like 3 times max before washing it, because I just don't find them that sanitary. And I think you can do, I have green concealer on my hand, and I think you can find a brush alternative most of the time. So I don't look this green. Okay, maybe a little bit, but I don't look so Shrek, and I won't look so Shrek in a second. But I'm next taking 2 foundations mixed together because I'm in between shades, so that sucks. I am in 104 Golden Beige and 105 Natural Beige. Oddly enough, this is the lighter one, the Golden Beige, and this one's the Natural Beige, and that's the, you know. Actually, this one, it's not really because I'm in between shades, but this is too yellow on me, and this is a little too pink on me. So I'm kind of blending them together. And this one's too light, so I'm blending them together. So I just do like a 50-50. Here, I'll try to show you. So I do that. And I'll do that. It's like a 50-50 ratio. Because I have neutral skin. I'm not really too dark. Oh, this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I don't know if I said that, but that's what it is. I next take my Senna Angle Contour Brush, and the number is 38. And I take the back of it and I blend the 2 foundations together, because obviously if you do use 2 foundations, you should make sure they're thoroughly blended together. And I just take the back of it and throw all the excess foundation. And I go in between stippling and rubbing. It's just gonna depend on what I'm doing. I usually in the green areas, I stipple, rub. I think I put a little too much green concealer on, to be honest, because I see myself in the camera and I think, oh my gosh, I'm so green, even though I have to tell myself, you're not that green, follow the mirror. And I'm slightly carving out my eyebrow a little bit with just the brush, just to make sure that there's no like random gaps of like red patches. Do you see how there's like a little red patch? I make sure those are all blended away. Not blended, but covered, I guess, would be the real word. Yeah, I put too much green concealer on. Whoopsies. Not the end of the world. Just more foundation for me to love. See, I swear there's not this weird, like, line separation, and my face does not look this green. I don't know why it appears like that, but it does, and it really sucks, because it's not reality. Maybe I'll turn down the saturation in this video so you won't actually see that. But I swear, this really bad line is not here. I was debating wearing, like, a turtleneck shirt doing this. But I was like, I'm too lazy to do that. So just ignore this line and pretend that I don't actually have that line of separation. Next, I take the Laura Mercier loose translucent powder and I put that all over the face. Wait, oh, this is a Mehron powder puff. Forgot to say that. I've actually recently started liking this. I used to use a Forever 21 beauty sponge, which is like a beauty blender knockoff. This video is so long now because I keep running errands, but I swear I don't have like this random red patch, and I swear I'm not this green. I don't know why my makeup's appearing so green. That's really creepy. Anyway, the next thing I do is I take the Bahama Mama, not Bella Bamba. I take Bahama Mama bronzer, which looks like this, and it's so nice because I want like a contour color that was like just in one pan. Because I used to use the Kat Von D Shade Light color, and it was only one color I used. I was debating getting the refill, but I was like, you know, I'm going to find something. I found this. It's so good. But I hate the packaging. I think the packaging on the front is adorable, but I hate the cardboard. Because I'm always afraid this is going to rip, and it gets all over, so I don't like that. But I'm going to take the Sephora Professional Powder Brush. That's all it says. I know I got this in a kit. All it says, though, it's a good brush. I like the shape and how it works. But I hate it sheds. It does shed a little bit. But I'm going to take that and just contour out my cheekbones. I'm just gonna hit the points. I'm gonna hit around the forehead, temple area, the cheekbones, underneath the cheekbones, just like I did before, the jawline, and then I do here, which is a really random place, and I kind of spread that out. And then sometimes I'll do the collarbones, but not always, especially if I'm in a rush. And then I take the same brush and I just kind of softly shape out the nose, and I do right here. And then I'll take my finger and just go like this, just to get that Cupid's bow a little more pronounced. Next, I'm going to take the Makeup Professional. It says professional right there, that's why I said it. The Makeup Forever 122 straightened wavy brush. And this is my all-time favorite blush brush. And I'm going to take the Tarte Amazonian Clay brush in Party. And I got this in a birthday kit, and it looks like this, and it's just so pretty. And I'm going to take some, tap out the excess, and I apply it to the cheeks, and I love this blush. I got as a sample size for a birthday kit. It was actually with my friend. It's actually with the same friend that requested this. So, hey, see, my cheeks are not that pink in real life. I don't know why. I should get a camera, like an actual camera instead of a phone, but too lazy. And then, weird thing I do in the winter, I'll do a touch on my nose to make it look like I got that Christmas kind of red nose. That's a really random thing, but I do that in the winter and it looks adorable. For highlighters, I'm going to show you 3 that I do intermix with. Sometimes it just depends on my mood. Like today, I did use the Becca Prismatic Amethyst, which is a limited edition. I don't know if this is still out, but it's a really good highlighter if it is. But I do alternate between 3 highlighters. I do the Becca Prismatic Amethyst, Jeffree Star's Summer Snow Cone from his summer collection this year, and this is more of a drugstore option, the Loreal True Match Glow Illuminizer in the color Rose. And it just looks like this. This one's a little bit more of a neutral highlighter. It's not really going to give you that much glow. And this one's kind of medium. This is pretty heavy-ish. I'm going to use this one because this is the one I used today. This is the Becca Prismatic Amethyst. I'm going to take the Morphe M510 brush. Morphe has like really good brushes. And the only reason why I love this highlighter brush is this is Jeffree Star's favorite highlighter brush. So, yeah. And I hit the cheekbones, or just the tops of the cheekbones. I hit the tip of the nose, going up the nose, the forehead, and then I go out a little above the eyebrows, on the Cupid's bow, and right here. Now, I do 2 different things with my eyes. It's going just to depend on my mood. So, the 2 things I do is I'm going to do both, but I usually just do one or the other. I want to note that. So I either take just a really fluffy brush. I think this actually has product on it. Oh well, it's dirty, but this is the Belton Tools 785 brush. I really don't know how to pronounce that, but that's the brush. And I either take that, and I take the shade I bronze/contoured with, which is the Bahama Mama bronzer. And I'm going to take a little bit of that, tap it off, and put this in the crease. And I'll take a little bit on the same brush and just go on the lower lash line. And I'll sometimes just take it and really quickly do like quick contour. That's the one option I do. My other option is I'll take this, I'll take the same highlighter with the same Morphe M510 brush, and I'll just take a little bit, do that, and I'll just wipe it all over the eye. It's just going to depend on what look I want that day, and sometimes I'll just do one or the other. So I do not do both of those, but you can. They look pretty with them together, but I usually just do one or the other. Next thing I do is I do put on my mascara, which I use the Great Lash mascara from Maybelline in the waterproof version. I love this mascara. I do have mascara on. I already do have one coat, but I'll kind of just demonstrate what I do. I just do this. And then I usually either grab a lip balm, a tinted lip balm, or a lip gloss. So these are the 2 I usually grab for. This is the Bite Lipstick in Sate, S-A-N-T-E. So I either grab that lip gloss, which is almost out, so I'm trying to finish that up, or I grab the Fresh Sugar in the color Rose, because this one matches that lip color. It's actually like broken. It's like destroyed. I'm going to use this because I like this. It's really moisturizing and it matches the lips. Honestly, that's it. I don't do any more. I'm gonna put my hair down because it looks better. My hair looks kind of bad. It's been up all day, so it kind of is like appearing a lot worse. I promise my hair doesn't look this bad normally. Whatever. That's the only thing that I ever change is the highlighters and sometimes the blushes. I do change up my blushes, like I'll try to change them up every month. I have not done that this month yet though. That's it for the look. Chaz, again, if you're watching, I'm stabbing you. That's it for the makeup. So if you liked it, cool. Yeah. See ya.